Hey everyone, it's Luna, and as you can tell from the background, I'm in a completely different room. I'm in the kitchen now, mostly because I need a sturdy surface instead of using my bed and having the camera shake all the time. So anyways, it's day 7. Yay! It's the end of my first week of my year in a day training. And today's exercise is based on Wicca and symbolism, and how in many different cultures there's always symbolisms on just about anything. You can find it in just about any tribe. Something can mean something completely different to one person than it does to another person from a totally different area in the world. A sunset can mean something different for you than it does to me. And that's actually the exercise for today, was to sit outside and either experience a sunrise or a sunset. Now, I overslept because I went to bed at like 3 in the morning for some unknown reason. But I was able to witness the sunset. I went outside after I finished doing some chores. And I sat down in the sunset. And the question for today, or one of the questions for today, was what did you experience internally as you witnessed this event? I have a couch out in the front, old couch that we wanted to throw away, and I ended up just sitting on that. And while witnessing this sunset, and it was like about 5 o'clock, I felt a sense of closure. I'd spent the entire day cleaning my kitchen. It was a hot mess, so I ended up having to reorganize everything, and I wanted the kitchen table cleared off, and there was a hot mess on top of that. So it was a sense of closure. All my hard work was done, and I could relax and enjoy my night. So it's not just a sense of closure, but a new beginning for me when it came to the sunset today. Night is my fun time. It's when I get to mess around on the computer or do homework, which isn't actually that much fun unless it's something I really like. But it was peaceful, and I was able to relax because I'd spent the whole day sweeping and dusting and throwing stuff away. So the next question is, from this experience, what do you imagine the sunset could symbolize? And like I said, it symbolized for me closure and a new beginning at the same time. It was closure that my day chores were done, and the new beginning for a new night, and the thought of a new day tomorrow and all the fun stuff that I get to do tomorrow, which is go to work and probably run some errands. But for me, the sunset symbolized that closure. So after that, I then proceeded to ask the next question, which is, now think about a symbol from a spiritual path from your past. Spend time contemplating this symbol's meaning. What could this symbol mean for you today? I grew up Christian. My mom was raised Catholic, but she raised us Protestant. And I was pretty much growing up in the Baptist and Pentecostal churches throughout most of my childhood and well into my teen years. And I always noticed that the cross was the symbol for Jesus' sacrifice. And then in my childhood, if I ever wore a cross, or ever saw a cross as well, that would be what triggered that thought, was, oh, they accept his sacrifice. Today, granted, don't get me wrong, I do believe Jesus Christ was a real person. Just don't get me wrong about that. I like Jesus. I love Jesus. I just don't like most of his people or his followers. Today, when I see a cross, I think of protection, because back then, a cross was meant to kill the criminals. It wasn't used for sacrifice. It was used as a punishment. It's kind of like the guillotine, the gallows. Those, along with the cross, symbolized justice. So when I see a cross today, I think of justice. I think of protection. So when I wear a cross, it's not me acknowledging Christianity, it's me remembering that I'm protected, that my thoughts are protected, and that there is some form of justice out in the world. Now, as you see, this is a really, really simple exercise, and probably this is going to be my shortest video ever. But I want you to go outside in nature and witness the sun rising or the sun setting and think about what it means to you, and then think about other symbols in your life and what they mean to you now. Back then, if it was raining, it'd be an omen of a bad day. Now, if it's raining, it's an omen of a good day for me. I love the rain. It means I get to hang out and watch movies and take a nap. Back then, I was like, oh, I can't go outside. But I like being inside now. Well, anyway, you guys keep that in your thoughts, and I hope you guys have a great night. Love, light, and brightest blessings.